vloggy, send the vlog, set up, jump the vlog.
Like what?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog today.
God, today we're vlogging again.
Bert Kreischer, our buddy Bert Kreischer's on the vlog and on the show.
Oh, cool.
Are you drinking Pinkies Out right now?
Always do. I think I was like royalty from the future.
Kelly, how do you deal with
that? What?
Royalty from the future past?
From the future past. Past, yes.
I drink with my pinky toe out, but you can't see that. Right?
That's not a toe, bro.
Yeah, put it back in, you sick.
What's up,
Yeah, Bert and Bert.
It's good to be back. I laughed so hard the other night. We were at a restaurant, and maybe we were, and we were talking about choking, and this girl was very nonchalant, was like, oh, I had to give the Heimlich maneuver to someone one time. I went, really? And then I said, where? And she said Red Lobster, and kind of shook her head, but I thought she said I lost her. I could not stop laughing. Like, what? And then I said, wait, what? Because I thought to share. I go, what happened? And she goes, I just, finished my meal and left. Most people high-fived me, and I went, after you killed her? Like, after she died, they high-fived you?
Joe Rogan's about to do a hunting show.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on it.
I take first-time hunters out, and then we go hunting. I don't know if he sold it. I don't know what the deal is. He just told me I'm doing a show, or I'm thinking about doing this. I'm not a big gun guy, but I believe in owning guns. If you want to own a gun, own a gun. I don't really care.
I believe in eating animals.
I believe in eating animals,
Yeah.
and if I believe in eating animals, you better be cool with harvesting animals, because that's how we get them. So, if not, I might as well become a vegan.
Right.
And I can't do that because I like pizza.
Butter and butter.
Oh, yeah. I hear this. I can never say this on air.
Yeah.
I got this
Like,
sex
my
toy
wife's
for my
not
wife. Like it was. I don't even know where I was doing Cowhead show, and this lady was doing a sex thing, and I said, well, what do you have anything for women? Because I'd love to. I actually probably get more pleasure out of pleasing my wife than I get from me having an orgasm.
Yeah.
So she did this thing. My wife's not like my wife's like old school, like not like a big,
Right.
Yeah. And so
Where do you want it tonight?
Yeah. She's not like a sexual explorer. She's like meat and potatoes.
You have the map, don't stray.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
I said to her one time, I go, do you want to get crazy tonight and tie each other up? She's like, no, I know what I like, and I like that.
That's
like,
what he says to me. I go, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. She's like, why would I want to do that? She's like, I know who I am sexually with you, and that's what I want. And so I went, okay, so I bring this thing, it's like, goes in your finger, but it's a vibrator and on your finger, and so I go, maybe we should try it, like, and I just feel weird saying it. And I go, and by the way, then we get into this really spiritual conversation about my freedom of saying things that, like, I go, I just feel like I can't say things to you, and she's like, no, and then we have this great conversation, which turns women on, so then she's like, all right, let's try it.
I love great conversations.
She had an orgasm within, like, 30 seconds, and which, by the way, it never happens. Never happens.
Record.
And she was like, but it was one of these ones like, bah! And I was like, what happened? And she's like, that's insane. Get that thing away from me. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not, I'm gonna get that implanted on my finger. I'm gonna get a vibrator put into my
finger.
Like those.
Oh, it's that the fingertip thing.
Yeah. And it was amazing. And I was like, and then I've
Why
never
wouldn't
used it
you
again.
like this?
Why wouldn't you
Right?
like
Why
it?
wouldn't you like that?
But I guess there's the disconnect is like, now I'm getting very deep, but I don't think that sexually, like after my wife had our first kid, I don't think she had an orgasm after that until after the birth of our second child. I think there was a very big dry period where I did not know what I was doing because the old stuff wasn't working because she had brand new machinery.
Yeah.
And so like I think, and then up until recently, I haven't really gotten I've gotten a lot better. Like, I've gotten a lot better. Like, I was doing things I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I was just like,
really?
Because I'd hear about it and I'd be like, oh, let me try it. And then come hither motion, where you go into the garage up with the people bikes, but I was just fucking ripping out insulation. Just, and my wife's like, oh, you're fish hooking me. Like,
Oh my God.
like, I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot better.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. But it's like, and now it's like I get, it's like almost like learn how to ride a bike. Remember that after you learn how to ride a bike, and then the next morning you wake up and be like, right before I go to school, I'm gonna ride my bike. And you get on, you feel awesome. I was like, oh, I'm ready to. So, but I've been gone so long that we only have sex like once a month because I'm gone the entire month. I'm only home for
You're like, I hope please let that bike work.
Yeah, please
let
let that. Because there's nothing worse than trying something, it working, and then trying it the next time, but doing it a little different.
Yeah.
And then her being like, oh, I feel like I gotta pee. Just stop. And you're like, what?
Trying to get freestyle on
Shake
it.
says,
See the llamas in Phoenix though?
No.
2 llamas like fucking completely evaded cops yesterday.
No.
All
Like,
over
for like
Phoenix.
hours.
Dude, I have the best llama story. Not best. I mean, it's probably best llama story other
Yeah,
than
there's
that.
not that
Yeah.
many.
Well, you gotta tell it right, like when we go back home.
Has to be one of the good
We've been
ones.
talking about this all morning.
Now that I say that, I don't have the best llama story. I have the best alpaca story.
Oh, it's an alpaca.
Do you know the
Yeah.
difference?
Did you feed it an
We
apple?
found out today that llama, like you get, if you have like 9 alpaca, let's just
Yeah.
say, and you get 1 llama, llama then becomes alpha and protects the pack. Like if a wolf came in, like 1-on-1, llama versus wolf, if you could ever have that situation, like UFC,
Sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
llama all day, submission.
Llama wins because of the hooves.
Strong.
Or the hooves.
It's got a great ground game too.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a deal at the Animal Planet.
Right.
I don't know why they ever gave me a deal. I like animals, but you have to really like. I mean, you have to like be obsessed with animals.
Like
to
Jack
work them.
Hanna.
Like you got to be like. And but I also have allergies, so I don't like them that much.
Oh my god.
Like,
A lot of stipulations.
so we do this this event. This is in Ohio, by the way. So
Yes.
there are people that are listening that go, "Oh, I actually went to one of these." So it's an alpaca contest. The idea was I'd go and enter animal contests all around the world.
Oh my God,
and
that's
hope,
awesome.
And hope that I won.
So you like showed an alpaca.
So I showed an alpaca.
Okay.
You have to show that you're in command of your alpaca. So what you do
It's
is
not
you
sexual, it
you
does.
dress it in a costume that is covering its eyes. It's like you have to take it to the next level. You adorn it like a float. I said, "What's my costume?" And they said, "You are going to be Rocky and Clubber Lang." Clubber Lang.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I said,
Mr.
"That's
T.
Mr. T." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's my favorite out of all the Rockies." I go, "This is perfect." And so I get dressed up in my Rocky costume, and then I go to see my alpaca, and it's dressed like Mr. T. However, my alpaca is white.
Oh no.
So they put it in blackface.
No.
Oh boy.
It was so uncomfortable. I go, "Why didn't you just get a black llama?" And they're like, "We couldn't find a black llama. The best we could find was this white one." So they had it in blackface with red lips.
Oh.
So uncomfortable. I said, "I cannot march this thing out there and then beat it up. Like I'm supposed to beat it up." And they're like, "It'll be fine." I go, "No, it's not."
There's nothing crazy about that.
I
I don't know, parts of Ohio that is kind of fine,
I go,
actually.
"Take the mask off of it, take the hood. You get a black hood on it, like ISIS captured it. Get it at it." I go, "We can't do this. It's got jewelry all over it."
Oh,
I mean, it looks like Mr. T. If you tell someone it's Mr. T, they go, "Oh yeah, I see it." If you don't, you're like, "Did you just dress up a llama like a brother?"
Oh,
It's really inappropriate, no
So-
caption.
So I took it out there and I beat it up.
did you win?
I did not win. I did not win. I was competing against children. That was the other part that was uncomfortable. No adults do this. It's just the kids that are in 4-H who love
that's
their
awesome.
animals.
No.
And all the other kids take time and do it together. But we were a television production. We didn't have time. They're like, "Don't worry, we got it. Have the art department dress up like Mr. T."
Oh.
It just looked like it was so inappropriate. Those shows I did for Animal Planet were the funniest shows we've ever done. I thought of this the other day. Because like sometimes when you do television, it's that style or that reality style, you need things to happen, but you need to fake it. And so like the one time there was this lady Linda who raised premium stallions. Now I needed to meet Linda so that I could know that she raised premium stallions and say, "Oh, do you have an old farmhand?" And she goes, "Oh, you mean Dan?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Yeah, let me go introduce you to him," because I needed to meet Dan.
Right.
I couldn't just find Dan anywhere. I needed to meet him. So they had set it up. They're like, "Go knock on her door, meet Linda." Then meet Linda, talk about her horses for a second,
It's
and
like
then
a scavenger
yeah,
hunt.
yeah, it's like a scavenger hunt, but it's scripted. And they've told Linda, "Bert's gonna knock on your door." So I go up, I go, "What am I knocking on her door for? Like, what am I just showing up?" And they're like, "Ask for sugar." I go, "No," because I'm supposed to be like, "What's the sugar for? Like, is Bert making a cake?"
It's for Dan and I.
So I go knock on this woman's door for no reason at all. No reason at all. I just pulled up in her driveway, knocked on her door, and she opens the door and goes, "Hey Bert, I'm Linda. Are you looking for Dan?" I go,
No, I'm looking for sugar.
the director goes, "Linda, we're going to do that one more time. But can you be not so forthcoming with information?" They're like, "Play a little I knock on the door, and she, through the door, goes, "Who is it?" I go, "It's a Bert." She goes, "Bert who?" I go, "Kreischer, Linda, can you open the door?" And she goes, "How do you know my name?" I'm like, "Oh my God." So finally she stuck to the door. I go, "Do you have any sugar?"
Yes, he's out back. His name's Dan.
Hey, Bert is live at the Funny Bone all weekend.
Oh,
we're
sweating.
We're playing tune. We're gonna come right back with Bert, man. It's Loper and Randy. It's awesome.
Is that video available anywhere?
No, the part that I could not tell you on air is that I go in to Linda, I meet her.
I'm talking about the
Oh, I want to hear about Linda. Go, I can't.
Yeah,
so I go, so I see you have a lot of horses. And she goes, "Yeah, I raise Premium Stallions." I go, "What's that?" She goes, "Premium Stallions are stallions that they keep pregnant and so that they can make hair conditioner. So they keep them pregnant, abort the baby, keep them pregnant, abort the baby." I went, "Oh my God, that's horrible." I go, "Who does that?" She's like, "Canadians, they're fucking animals." And I'm like, "All right, well, clearly we can't use that." and then I listen to her rant about Canadians for about 30 minutes, and then I go, "Hey, do you have like an old farmhand that takes care of them?" And she goes, "You mean Dan?" I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Yeah, I guess you'd call him that." It's a homeless guy that lives on her property. So we go down, we meet Dan, and Dan's naked taking a shower. The hose is suction cupped to the side of his trailer, and he's naked taking a shower. So we gotta wait for Dan to get dressed. As we're waiting, two Mexican guys walk out of the barn and go, "Hey, are you here to see the horses fuck?" Because they see a whole full crew. I go, "Yes, we are." We walk in. I'm not even fucking lying. We walk in, and it is almost better produced than anything we've ever fucking done. We walk in. They walk the female over. The tail's tied to the side, and her vagina is going. I mean, it's winking at us, and I'm going to the sound guy. "You getting sound on this?" And he's like, I got it. The other guy comes in and he goes, "All right, bring him out." There's a dude, I'm not fucking lying, stroking a horse's cock to keep it hard. Just like this. And I'm like, "No one shake hands with this guy." He's a horse fluffer. He's stroking his cock. And then they bring the horse out. Now, our camera crew, there's a guy climbing in the rafters getting a top shot of it. The horse mounts it, fucks it. 2 seconds, 1, 2, hops off, and I jump in front of both the horses and go, "Turns out I do fuck like a stallion." Fucking end of scene. I was like, "Fuck it, we got it." It was the funniest goddamn fucking thing.
I wanted to know if there was video of that alpaca dressed like Mr. T.
I'm sure there is, yeah. But it was a pilot presentation. So, I mean, I'm sure someone has that video, but I don't.
want to see that.
It was so fucking inappropriate. That whole series we did for them.
That's fucking hilarious.
They were like, it was.
You just call your wife after you're like, yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I didn't find out I was dyslexic until Isla was dyslexic, diagnosed dyslexic, and I was like, because I have a really hard time reading out loud, like a really hard time. I throw the words around and it's like, and I'm a bad reader. Like,
wait, didn't you do your own book though?
Yeah, I did my audiobook, which outsold my book. Because it's me losing my mind.
Wait, you left the edits in?
I left all of it in.
Oh my God.
And you can hear me turning pages, and
Dude,
at one point
that's so
I'm
good.
ripping pages because I'm so angry, and at one point I go, "I gotta get my underwear!" Like, and then at the end of the book, if you go to the end of my audiobook, if you play that, you will just hear me laughing going, "I can't believe you're so stupid that you bought this." It took me 15 hours to read out loud. It's a 5-hour audiobook.
Dude, so if people bring the book tonight, will you sign it?
I'll be selling the book at the show.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I'll be selling the book at the show. I'll sign them.
T-shirts?
I got T-shirts. I got new Bertcast shirts. I got new. I got machine shirts. I got the Murdered Out Machine shirt. I got everything. I'm a
machine shirt.
Murdered Out Machine shirt. That's my favorite.
Dude, that's awesome. Hey man, every time you come in, bro.
I have such a good time with you. I feel like this business is so cool because I feel like I've known you for 10 years. But I have.
Yeah.
You really have.
Yeah, I really have known you for 10 years. And I'm so shocked you're not pregnant. Every time I see you, you're pregnant.
I'm stopping at 4.
Every time I see you, you're pregnant.
One more
It's
minutes.
psycho. It's pretty psycho.
Yeah. Bert Kreischer, ladies and gentlemen, all weekend at the Funny Bone. We're going to be at the show tonight, so if you guys want to come out, hang out, and see Bert, make you laugh your ass off, and buy a T-shirt, and listen to his podcast. That's like one of the things I want to stress the most, man. You know, listen to the podcast, really funny, and they can stay up to date with everything you're doing.
Yeah, I keep everyone posted. The last podcast I released, I think I cried.
Have your dad on always.
Oh, when Joey fed my dad marijuana.
It's the best.
That's awesome.
I was telling
That's
Stroop
awesome.
about it. And my dad's like, "What's going to happen?" I was like, "Well, you're going to feel really good and you might freak out." I was like, "Don't worry, I'll go down the rabbit hole with you." And I ate some popcorn too. I was like, "We'll be in it together." And then we had the most beautiful conversation. At the end of the night, having a whiskey with Scar, my dad's like, "Now I know why I freak out about your lifestyles because my dad was just like you and I lost my dad when I was young and I'm afraid I'm going to lose you." And I was like, "We should have been smoking pot our whole lives."
Get to the bottom of
We got to the bottom of it. It was so beautiful. And I was like, "Dad," and he's like, he just says to me, it would make would make me a lot more relaxed if you would go get a CT scan and get on blood pressure medicine. And I went,
I
was like, done. I go, done. I'll do it. And he goes, are you serious? I was like, yeah. He's like, can I tell the end of book it? I go, yeah. Well, she probably won't, but yeah. So I got the CT scan. My heart's great. I'm on blood pressure medicine.
Good
but now
for
I think
you.
I have an ulcer. So awesome. Great seeing you guys.
All because of weed.
Wow. Going to buy his audiobook this minute.
If you listen,
Dude, I didn't know
wait.
you left the edits in. That's
Oh my God!
fucking
Here.
so
Oh,
good.
what did I do with my phone? I think I have my audiobook on here.